Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to episode 54, the best sports show out, Highly Opinionated. I'm your co-host, Josh. Ladies and gentlemen, that guy up to the right on the screen, the best co-host in the game, the legend himself. What's up, Tim? How you doing, brother?
What's good, bro? I can't complain, man. Well, I can't complain, but no complaining, just maintaining, man.
I
Maintaining.
hear that, bro. We all can complain about things. You know how I go, ups and downs, smiles and frowns, man. But good to have you here. Good to see you this week, man. Everything good with you?
Yeah. Everything good. Everything good.
Good, man. We love to hear that. We hope everything is well. We're glad everything is well in your end. Ladies and gentlemen, the best editor, the best producer, the best guy here on Highly Opinionated. Ross, what's up, brother? How you doing, man?
I'm good, man. How y'all feeling?
We are good, man. Taking it one day at a time, as Tim said. You know, ups and downs, smiles and frowns. But hey, man, we here. So ready to recap a great NFL and college week and preview this week's of college and NFL, man. Should be a great show. Episode 54.
Yeah, I'm excited.
We all are excited. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys for watching episode 53 of Highly Opinionated. Great show last week. You guys we appreciate you guys for all the comments, the likes, the follows, the subscribes, the subscriptions, everything. We greatly appreciate that. Highly Opinionated is a show of the people. We aim to be that. We want everyone to come. This is a welcome place. Again, we don't care if you're black, white, Democrat, Republican, independent. We don't care about nothing. We care about what you have to say, your opinion, and this is a safe space for you. Ross, let them know where they can follow us at on our social medias.
Yes, sir. Y'all can follow us on Instagram at highly opinionated __. Follow us on TikTok at highly opinionated _SS. And follow us on Twitter or X at highly O_SS. We're already on YouTube. So make sure you go like, subscribe, leave a comment, and we will comment back for sure.
Absolutely. Those comments, those likes, those subscriptions mean everything to us. Like I said before, we appreciate all the support. We appreciate all the love. And if you have a difference of opinion, this is the place for you. Tim, are you ready to get episode 54 started, my brother?
Yes, sir. Let's get it.
Let's start off, as we always do, with college football. But before we recap week 7, the breaking news in college sports and college football, James Franklin, the former head coach of Penn State. Penn State fired him. And Penn State lost to Northwestern 22-21. They also lost. Thoughts on James Franklin no longer being the coach at Penn State? Where do you see the program at now? And who do you think should be the next coach in line for Penn State as they try to go from good to great?
So my whole thing with the Franklin thing is, right, I don't understand what the expectations was, right? Penn State ain't never won a national championship since 1982, I believe, right? So that was the last time they won a championship. So now all of a sudden we got championship aspirations every year. Like, we got to be realistic. They was never going to win the national championship. They don't have no quarterback. You know what I'm saying? They always lacking quarterback play. So for me, I get why they fired him. I wouldn't have fired him. I'm not paying nobody $50 million to leave. Like, that don't make sense to me. Like, he gonna do something for my team. Like, he gonna sweep the floors. He gonna do something. He gonna work for that $50 million. You know what I'm saying? So I don't understand it. I get it. He didn't win in big games, but honestly, who had him winning any of those big games he ever played? Nobody had him ever beating Ohio State, Michigan, none of them. So I don't get it. And who can they replace with too? That's another thing. I always look at it like, who is available to replace him? And probably nobody. And they probably gonna get the same exact result because it's really nobody. Like, in this new age of football, bro, like this, it's different. Like, it's completely different. Like, and the product is trash because we paying the players. College football was better when players got paid under the table. This new product is trash. I think they don't have the same hunger and love for the game. Like, it's just watered down. Like, the product watered down. Too many safety targeting, all these other rules. You get a targeting penalty, you ejected. Like, it's just bad, yo. Football bad, yo. Like you know what I'm saying? Coaching bad, football bad. Like, it's bad all over the place.
You said a lot there. Some of that I agree with. I definitely agree that I don't want to say it's better when the players got paid under the table. I can't say that, but I will say, like, you can see the heart, the passion of the players is not the same as it used to be because now they know there's financials in there. Where I disagree with you is that Penn State won the national championship in 1982 and they won the championship in 1986.
Yeah.
James Franklin, you asked stuff like that. The way college football is set up now, you don't have to do that to win the championship. I just seen Ohio State win the championship, and they lost their last game at home to Michigan. And Ryan Day, the fans wanted to fire Ryan Day. That happened. So your point about James Franklin, like, can you replace him? Yes, you can replace him. James Franklin is a good head coach. He's not a great head coach. He maximized what they did at Penn State. He maximized himself out at Penn State. Bro, let me ask you a question. Now I ask you a question. I'm going to give you these stats. James Franklin is 1-15 against top 5 teams. Penn State can't beat top 5 teams. He played them 16 times. He only can beat them once. Okay, cool, I guess. So I guess the next coach can do that. No, you have to win more than that. James Franklin against top 10 teams. He's 4-21. That means he had 25 games. He only won 4 times. That's unacceptable. Against top 25 teams, he's 15-30. Like, my point to you is that I get your point. Who can you replace him with? It's early right now because I don't think nobody saw this coming. Penn State was ranked number 2 in the preseason polls behind Texas. So nobody saw.
That's another reason I don't like preseason rankings. Don't
no. I agree with you. I agree with you.
They should have been ranked number 2. Like I told y'all before the season, they wasn't good. They lost everybody that was good last year. So I don't know why they had national championship. That's what I'm saying. Where are these expectations coming from? Is what I'm saying.
I agree with you that they shouldn't have been ranked number 2. That's what I'm
saying. Why?
Hold on. Let me just make this point. But for you to sit here and say they shouldn't have national championship aspiration, I think they should because it's 12 teams. They might not win the national championship.
They just went to the playoff. Then what you talking? They just went to the playoff.
Yeah, they lost to an undermanned Notre Dame team, bro. Notre Dame was not good.
Like, you have to have a good quarter. I don't get like Drew Aller isn't.
Okay, let me ask you a question. Notre Dame's
best quarterback was Trace McSorley. Like, they never had. Like, Joe Paterno is a legend in Penn State. He only won twice. You know what I'm saying? Like, national championships are hard to come by. I just don't get why they have these high expectations for a school that doesn't win like that often anyway.
I agree with that sentiment. But, bro, the way the playoff is set, you have 12 teams that make it.
He made the play. You keep saying the playoff. He made the playoff.
I know. I know that. And I'm giving him credit. He did make the playoff. He deserved to make the playoff. They lost in the Big Ten championship game last year to Oregon. So they made the playoff despite that. They had a good year. That's fine. What I'm saying is that, bro, you have to beat the team. You have to win games that sometimes you're not supposed to win. Let me say this. I'm not comparing Nick Saban to James Franklin. When Nick Saban got to Alabama, they were a doormat, bro. They were a doormat. Nobody thought they was going to win anything. He propelled the program. Let me take it to a lesser level. Look at what Kurt Cignetti is doing at Indiana. Look at what he's doing at Indiana. Indiana ain't no football school. That's a basketball school. What is he doing? He's improved the team.
But they don't have the Indiana. So once Indiana go back to being regular, they're going to talk about firing Cignetti. That's what I'm saying. Like, the expectations are not realistic. And Saban got all the best recruiting class. You talking about a school that got all the 5-star recruiting classes to a school that gets some here and there.
Bro, let me just say, you talking about Penn State, bro, like they Panera Bread. No. I'm not letting you do that.
It's not Alabama, bro. Alabama.
I understand that, but bro, it's Penn State, bro. It's not, bro. It's not. Hold on, it's not University of Eastern Shore. Come on, man. They Penn State. They had Saquon Barkley. They had Joey Porter. They had
Penn State doesn't that name doesn't ring bells now. It's not that big of a joke.
Sir. I'm talking about the talent that they had at the school. Regardless of what you think about the job, I'm telling you the talent. They had Saquon Barkley. You know Saquon Barkley well. You think he's the best running back in the league, right?
Listen what I'm saying. They don't have the quarterback play. It's nothing, not the other position.
Alabama won a national championship. Alabama is winning with Ty Simpson, bro. How good is Ty Simpson?
Bro, he's pretty decent. He's better than anything Penn State had in the last 30 years.
Let me say this. Talent for talent, I don't think Ty Simpson is better than Drew Aller.
Yeah, you don't watch. You can't watch Drew. Drew Aller is sorry. Like, he's sorry.
No, I don't watch the games. I just comment on what I watch. Bro, I watch these games. Ty Simpson is a regular. Bro, Ty Simpson couldn't beat out Jalen Milroe last year, who you told me couldn't throw.
What receivers do Ty Simpson have?
He has Ron Williams. He has
what receivers are at Penn State?
What's his name? Bernard. He has Bernard.
Yeah, what receivers are at Penn State?
They got Fleming and they got
nobody's. That's what I'm saying. They don't have.
I disagree with that. That's their system. That's the offense. Let me say this, bro. You're famous for blaming the offensive coordinator on stuff, but you don't want to blame the offensive coordinator on this now.
They don't got the offensive talent. Okay. They don't have the talent Alabama gets. What are you talking about?
Okay, you're right. Okay, yo, you're right. Take Alabama out. Indiana. Penn State can't compete with Indiana.
Bro, they just went to the playoff. Indiana just started winning.
I know. What I'm saying is that, bro, you can't lose, bro. James Franklin lost
Indiana. Okay, I'm glad you bring it. Once Indiana start losing next year, we'll see how they feel about it.
Bro, that's fine. And when they start losing, Kirk Cignetti gonna get the hell out of there because he's smart. James Franklin has been underachieving since he's been at Penn State, bro.
Unrealistic expectations.
No, it's not unrealistic expectations.
I took somebody from nothing to something, and once we start losing, now I got to get out of here. Like, that don't even make sense.
What did he take? Bro, he took him from being average to good, bro. Penn State is one of them programs that, bro, we expect to. Let me say this. I agree with you.
He's winning 10 games a year.
I agree with you. The expectations for Penn State is a little high. I get that. But the reason why I'm still fighting the reason why I don't have a problem with them getting rid of Franklin, bro, it's 12 teams that made the playoffs. The man played, bro, let me say this. Let me tell you his role last year in the playoffs. No disrespect. I know how you felt. I didn't respect them. They whipped their ass. Then after that, they played Boise State. They played Boise State in the next round. Then they played Notre Dame, who nobody respected. And they lost to Notre Dame. Like, bro, come on, man. You had your time, bro. Let's give it to somebody else.
That's fine. They're going to be the same. They ain't going to be the same. They're going to be the same.
No, I think let me say this. Let's see who they hired. Let's see who they hire.
It don't matter who they hire. They're not going to get the guys. They're not going to get the guys.
You don't. Jim Harbaugh won the national championship, bro, with regular people. You tell me J.J. McCarthy.
Yeah, they were sign stealing. He got accused of sign stealing. He's suspended.
Yeah, but but no disrespect. I'm not paying that no attention because when they stopped sign stealing, they beat everybody ass. They beat everybody ass. They stopped the sign stealing at like week 5, week 6, and they beat everybody ass.
Bro, you cheated. I don't respect it.
Okay, you're right. Michigan cheated. Okay, cool. Yeah, last year, Ohio State won the championship. Okay, cool. So, like, bro, they lost the game. Ryan Day was able to recover from losing the game and propel the team.
Recruits than Penn State. Are we like? What are we talking about?
Okay, right. Okay, you're right. Notre Dame played in the national championship. No, it's hard to get in. No. It's hard to get into Notre Dame, bro. They played in the national championship.
That was the first time. What is Notre Dame known for? Not winning big games. So they finally got the one. Okay. That's great. Like, let's not act like we don't know what Notre Dame is known for, though. They're not known for getting a big game.
Bro, we can understand
got the one. That is great.
We can understand what they're known for. They got to the game. Whether they win the game, bro. Jalen Hurts got to the Super Bowl against Mahomes a couple years ago. He lost. He gets credit for getting there.
What Notre Dame fight? Notre Dame in? What conference is Notre Dame in?
There ain't no
exactly.
Conference.
That's the point. That's why they went to the championship, because they're not in the conference. They know how to loophole. That's a loophole. Why aren't you not in the conference? That's another thing college football is a joke for.
No. I agree with they should.
That's why I'm just telling you. You saying why Penn State ain't go? I'm telling you why Notre Dame can loophole around, because they pick their own schedule. They're not in the conference.
Yeah, but I will say Notre Dame ain't playing the Panera Bread type of schedule. Now.
I'm not saying they are, but but most of their conference is the ACC, which everyone disrespects some kind of way. So what we talking about?
No, well, you can.
I believe that. If Penn State was playing Notre Dame schedule, they would have found a way there. Found a way as well. Well, listen, I think we can disagree on Franklin. You found me, but I think Penn State made the decision, bro. We don't want to be average. He took us as far as he could take us. We got to get somebody else. I have no problem with that. Teams do that in the NFL. They do it to court. My guy that's playing well now. Cleveland got rid of him because they thought they had a better situation. So my point is that the Penn State thinks that they can do better. Fine, they feel like they can do better. For me, if I'm Penn State, there's one name I'm going after, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm going after Matt Campbell at Iowa State. That's what I'm going after. He ain't gonna do nothing. He can't do nothing at Iowa State. Yeah, well, hey, he never went at Iowa State. Well, hey, you're replacing the same guy. Iowa State ain't never do nothing. Why bring him over? I think Matt Campbell can get better recruits at Penn State than he can at Iowa State. That's just me. Just me. I think he can get better recruits at Penn State. Bro, name somebody on Iowa State. I think he can get part, right? he don't even know the area better than Franklin, so I don't even think. But that's fine. That's
fine. But you can learn that. All right. I mean, college football, is regional. You can learn that. You can learn what you need to learn.
They don't got enough money, bro. They ain't gonna be able
to.
Once they change this format to NIL, man, they don't got enough money, man. That's why all this getting watered down, because whoever got the most money, they gonna be the best teams, bro. Like this product bad. That's what this about to come down. Whoever got the most money.
Let me just say this: the team that spent the most money this year was Texas Tech, and nobody has them winning the national championship.
That's why I'm saying, but they have the most money, but we know who really has the more pull and boosters and all that. They can have the most money. That's fine, Texas Tech. But we know it's going to be the same 4 or 5 schools every year. Ain't nothing.
I agree with that. But
that's what I'm saying. So it's watered down because we watered down the product even more.
You can make that case. For me, I just look at, like I said, it's nothing wrong with you being in a spot for a long time. Because let me say this: to James Franklin defense, he probably got worn out there. In his defense, he probably got worn out there because, like you said, you can't do this, you can't do that. So he probably got worn out there. So it's probably good for a new. It's probably good for a new destination.
That's not my point. I'm not even mad. That's fine. You fired, but y'all better have somebody that produced more than him. That's all I'm saying. Because now you're gonna look dumb.
No. I agree with that.
Now you paid him $50 million to leave, and let's see what happens after this. That's my point. That's fine. You fired him.
Let me say this. Texas A&M did the same thing. They fired Jimbo Fisher. Look at where they are at Mike Elko. So that was a good hire. All I'm saying for Penn State, let's just see who they hire. Let's give that guy a chance. All I'm saying with Franklin is Franklin could never win the big game. You knew he couldn't win the big game. Well, I knew he couldn't. Maybe I want to speak for you. I knew he couldn't win the big game. So for me, I'm looking at it as
they ain't had the talent to win a big game. This should come to talent. I don't care who.
I'm gonna just say this, bro.
I don't care how good a coach you are. It come down to talent.
I'm gonna say you 100% right. I've seen that. So, bro, all I'm saying is I'm not asking James Franklin to overcome that all the time. All I'm saying is, sir, like, you don't have to be the favorite every time. Like, you're supposed to beat an under. You can beat an underdog. Michigan with Harbaugh. Last year with Sharon Moore, they beat Ohio State, literally running the ball. They couldn't pass the ball. They ran the ball. So for me, like I said, I respect James Franklin. I think he's a hell of a coach, and I hope he gets another chance. But James Franklin, hopefully. Well, I don't know, because he might. If I'm smart, if I'm him, I might want to hold out so I can get my $50 million. You feel me? I don't touch that. You feel me? And then you feel me? I can wait.
I'm not saying this year, but I'm just saying he's gonna get another job for sure.
Yeah. Think about what Jimbo doing. Jimbo on the ACC network. He getting 2 checks. He getting that Florida State money, and he getting that ACC network money. So for me, I'm gonna say this. I think we somewhat agree. Like, yeah, you had to hire someone better, but I thought it was time for James Franklin to leave. So he got up out of there. Tough situation for Penn State. 3-3 on the season. Their next game, then Penn State's next game is. Pull it up now. They play at. Wow. Pull this up. Penn State's next game. Wow, I don't know why the schedule is not pulling up. My bad, bro. Their next game is Iowa. They play Iowa October the 18th. So that's this Saturday at 7 o'clock. So let's see if they can turn it on.
That's a coach that's been there for 40 years, win 9 or 10 games. That's what I'm saying. Like, I just don't get the expectations.
No, I know. But Iowa, let me say this. The reason why I think Penn State fans want to take the next level. Iowa cool with being status quo. They cool with that. That's why they let Kirk Franz stay around. They're cool.
That's what I'm saying. Like, every school, like, I feel like, every school expectations ain't the same, man.
No, I agree with that. Iowa's
like,
expectations.
Y'all not that. Like, because y'all never really was that. Like, y'all always.
Whoa. Ain't no y'all. I don't got
nothing. No, I'm saying y'all as in Penn State. Like,
no, ain't no y'all though. You say Penn State. Don't say y'all with me. I do not.
No, I'm saying y'all as in Penn State. Like,
no, I got you. My bad.
Yeah, like not you. I'm saying y'all like Penn State. Y'all never was. You know what I'm saying?
They not that.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like I get it. Like y'all want to win some big games. I feel like that makes sense. But we gotta spend some money and get some recruits, man. We gotta get some top guys in. Like that. That's what I'm saying. Like what's going to make the new coach get top guys in? Like what's going to be the change?
I think what'll be the change is the system. Let me say this: when I watched it, and then we'll move on to the recap of last week. when I watch James Franklin offenses, they look scared to me. They in big games.
James, not to cut you off, James Franklin, the offensive coach.
No, he's the head coach.
But he don't run the offense though. So that's what I'm saying.
No. Time out. I can't let you get away with that. You oversee the staff. Let me go to an example. Todd Bowles lost his offensive coordinator last year. Liam Cohen went to the Jacksonville Jaguars as the head coach. He hired Josh Grizzard. Even though you're not running the offense, you still oversee the staff. You're the head coach. You oversee everything. For me, just my opinion, watching James Franklin teams play, they play scared in big games. Is that all on him? No. The players need to take blame for that. Drew Allen, I agree with you. Drew Allen is not as good as the media puts him out to be. But I don't blame all that on the players. The coaching got to take responsibility. The coaching has to take responsibility.
They play the same way, though. That's what I'm saying. I don't see no difference in play. They play the same way. They just can't bully the bigger teams. Like that, they play the same way. They don't change the scheme. They try to run the ball. Like they never pass the ball over the field. You know what I'm saying? So like I don't think they shy away. To me, I think they just do what they know they can do. They just not that talented.
I understand that, but bro, you know this better than anybody. When you play against a good team, they're going to make you play left-handed. If your right hand, if your strong hand is right-handed,
that's my point. They don't have another hand.
And that no. Yo, all right. Let me say this. I'm gonna meet you halfway in the middle. Yes, they don't have enough players, but the coaching has to scheme up stuff for the players that you have.
They don't have the players to scheme. Sometimes I can't scheme.
I disagree with that. Like, bro, you
can't scheme.
You have something.
You know, none of their receivers are getting drafted. Probably. Late round.
Let me ask you a question. Does that mean you're not good if you don't get drafted to the late round?
That plays a part. Like you gotta. I mean, it's 7 rounds. You should if you're pretty good, you get drafted. Like most of the time.
No. I get that, but I'm saying if you get drafted late in the round, does that mean you're not good? I didn't say you're not good. I said most of them might not get drafted. Like I don't think they're in any draft boards. Like none of their receivers. I don't know any of them. Okay, all right. Well, listen. I'm not. Let me say it like this. I think some of the points you're making is right. Penn State needs to recruit better and go after better play. I agree with that. But at some point in time, bro, you have what you have. Like I'm not. Let me say this. We do the show together. We have the crew that we have. We can't be like, all right, well, we don't want him, so we got to. You can't do that. You have the crew that you have. You have to make the best of what you have, right?
Right? Yeah, and they do. They just can't beat the better teams because they don't got enough. Sometimes the guy in front of you just better. Like
no,
bro. I know people hate to believe that, but sometimes they just better than you. You know what I'm saying? Bro. And that's what that come down to me with them. I see it every week,
bro. I see it every week when I work with you. Sometimes you're just better than me. No, shut up. Sometimes you're just better than me. And I get that. I understand that. What I'm saying is, bro, because I understand that you're better than me, I need to come up with something. I can't just walk into the game like, okay, Tim gonna bust my ass today. So how am I? No, I have to be ready, right?
Limited, I'm with you, but it's like when you limit it, like what can they do? Like watching them, like I really like the Oregon game, right? Drew Allen missed so many easy throws.
So many throws, bro. So many.
So it's like I feel you, but it's like we gotta execute at some point. And I just feel like, you know what I'm saying? Like part of that is coaching. I'm not saying he get a pass, but they don't got the guys though. Like it's just like when you line up, like I'm gonna talk some high school trash right now, right?
Go ahead.
And I don't care, right? So like when teams play Milford right now and they line up, they ain't got enough. Like most of them ain't got enough. Like I don't care what you do, they ain't got enough. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't care. Like if you know what I'm saying, you just don't got enough of what they got because they got everybody. They probably got kids that should go to your school. That's you know what I'm saying. They got all the best players. So sometimes I don't care who the coach is. I don't care what you draw up. It ain't. You just don't got it. You just don't got that.
Baby, sweetheart, you just ain't got enough. No,
that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, bro. Like I feel you though, but I'm just saying, like I get why they let him go. I ain't mad at it. I'm just saying, you're gonna have to get some guys in, man. I just want to see how they gonna get some guys in. That's all I'm saying. I just want to see it.
Ladies and gentlemen, one of the great things about doing this show, I love working with my brother, like because you learn stuff. He's right, but I'm right. So we just gonna meet in the middle. Yeah, the players need to. James Franklin should have recruited better players, but I don't think James.
I don't think it's recruit. Like I don't. It's just. I think it's just a hard sell. Like in today's. I know we're going long on this, but like in today's era of football, like I just think like Like the prestige and all that, it don't matter as much as it did to us. You feel what I'm saying? Like our generation, you could have sold me on prestige, tradition, and all that. These kids, how much money you paying me? What the uniforms look like? What the facilities look like? How many tickets can I get? All that other stuff, that extra stuff. Oh, can I get this jersey number? You know what I'm saying? It's not the same. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I think it's just hard to get them in Penn State right now, because it's just, you just can't sell me on prestige right now. You know what I'm saying? You just can't sell me on that. You just, you know what I'm saying? So that's all.
That's what the prestigious like colleges, Ohio State, Alabama, Michigan, like they want to sell you that, but you can't sell me that. You got to give me money. You got to understand. I have to be there for a reason.
How much you paying?
You're not going to sell me like, oh my God, look at the diner in Alabama. Like, bro, that's cool. That's great. How can I make money out of this? So I agree with you. I agree with you 100%. You feel me? You're right. College football is a little different than what it was when we was growing up watching it, when you should have been playing in it. You feel me? Like it was different. It was different. So, like, I get that. But they fired James Franklin. The most notable football going into week 8 of college football. Speaking of week 7 of college football, let's start our week 7 recap of college football. And let's start off with the number 1 team in the country. They went to Champaign, Illinois, and they handled business. The Ohio State Buckeyes beat Illinois 34-16. Quarterback Julian Sand, 19 of 27, 166 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Bo Jackson, running back for Ohio State, 10 carries, 47 yards. Jeremiah Smith, 5 catches, 42 yards, and 1 touchdown. For Illinois, Luke Altmaier, 30 of 44, 248 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Their wide receiver, Cole Rest, no touchdowns. I'm trying to pronounce their running back, Aiden Lafferty. I'm pronouncing his name right. Sorry if I butchered his name. 8 carries, 50 yards, 1 touchdown run. Ohio State improves to 6-0. Illinois falls to 5-2. Your thoughts on the Ohio State Buckeyes?
So this game actually, my fault.
No, you good.
Yeah, this game actually made me mad, man, because I felt like Illinois wasn't prepared once again. Like, just all the turnovers. They scored. Ohio State scored 21 points off of turnovers, right? So, like, they wasn't even really moving the ball and nothing against them. Like, it was one of them games. Like, how y'all ain't ready to play Billama? Like, it just ain't look like. And then once they went no tempo, hurry up, they started to move the ball easy on Patricia's defense because. What's the name? Billama said I watched the Super Bowl tapes. Don't quote. He said I watched film of them in the NFL. Patricia's defense. I want to say he said the Super Bowl. He said I noticed they struggle with up tempo and not subbing. Like I get them in space and not subbing. So, but it took them too long to get to that. Like if you watch that, why you ain't start the game with it? You know what I'm saying? Like when I tell you that. Football been frustrating me all weekend. I don't get it. Like you said that, and then don't start running that until you down 21 when you was down big. Like what are we doing, yo? What are we doing, yo? Like somebody, yo, I'm begging for a job myself right now. You don't gotta pay me nothing crazy. You can pay me $250,000. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I work for my pay every week. You know what I'm saying? My joint don't even gotta be guaranteed. Give me some let me have something. Just give me an opportunity.
Tim trying to get a job, y'all. With his performance gets him his money. So
yeah, my performance based, all my performance based. You don't even gotta guarantee me nothing. I guarantee that I can do better job. You know, like it's frustrating. Football has been frustrating me all weekend. Like I just don't get it. Like I just don't get it. Shout out to Ohio State. Got a big, I ain't gonna say big road win, but they got a road win, man. Shout out to Ohio State.
Bro, it's a big road win. Illinois was 4. Illinois was
okay. It's a big. I got high. Big road win. My fault. Big road win.
I can't even give y'all anything else but what he gave y'all because he really telling y'all the truth. Me and Tim were texting each other. If you knew Ohio State struggled with fast tempo offense, why the hell would you not run that from the jump of the game? Ladies and gentlemen, let's give y'all a couple stats of the game. Illinois had 3 turnovers. Ohio State had 0. Ohio State had 33 minutes time of possession. Illinois had 26. Illinois had 22 first downs. Ohio State had 17 first downs. I kind of knew this was over. Like it was the first quarter. Luke Altmaier had threw that interception, and I'm like, okay, because it was 3-0. It was close, and Altmaier had threw that interception. I'm like, okay, Ohio State gonna pull away, and they found a way to pull away at the end. My question for you: we obviously talked about Illinois, their deficiencies. Do you think this Ohio State team is as good as it was last year, the team that won the national championship? And do you think this team can win the national championship this year?
No, they're not as good because the quarterback, they had a vet quarterback. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it's a difference. Like, he just know certain things that a young quarterback not going to know. Just like play call wise, like I know to check out to this play rather than this one. Like they said Sands, his name's Sands, right? Julian Sands, right?
Julian Sands.
Yeah. They said he progressing to be like one of them, but he just not on that level yet. And can they win a national championship? Yes, because I think, they can win a national championship. I haven't seen nothing special. Like we talk about the next game, but I ain't seen nothing special. So yeah, they could win the national championship.
Congratulations on Ohio State getting a win in Champaign, Illinois. Ohio State beat Illinois 34-16. The next game was I picked Oregon. I know you picked Oregon as well. Indiana. Kirk Cignetti went to Oregon, put his feet up and said, this is our house. We a real team now. We good on the offensive line. We good on the defensive line. Indiana went to Oregon and beat Oregon 30-20. Fernando Mendoza, 20 of 31, 215 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Roman Hemby, the running back, 19 carries, 70 yards, 2 touchdowns. Ladies and gentlemen, a wide receiver that you should know the name of, Elijah Surratt, 8 catches, 121 yards, 1 touchdown. Oregon, Dante Moore, 21 of 34, 186 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions. Oregon couldn't really get that vantage ground game going. Jordan Davison, 8 carries, 59 yards. Oregon's leading receiver, he had 1 catch, 44 yards, and a touchdown, Malik Beason. I'll start us off on this recap of Indiana and Oregon. Kirk Cignetti, I owe you an apology. Mendoza, the quarterback, Fernando Mendoza, the quarterback for Indiana, I owe you an apology. I thought Indiana last year making the college football playoff, it was BS. I didn't think they deserved it. They deserved it. Indiana is one of the best teams in college football. For you to go on the road to beat Oregon, let's go back to last year. Ohio State won the national championship. You know they lost at Oregon, right? They lost 32-31. You know that, right? They couldn't win at Oregon. For Indiana, with Kirk Cignetti, to take that team with Fernando Mendoza to win at Oregon, shocked. Congratulations to Indiana. You guys are a real team in the Big Ten. Ohio State, in my opinion, is the best team. Even though I know they beat Oregon, I still think Oregon is a little better than Indiana. But the third team that's going to make the college football playoff out of the Big Ten is the Indiana Hoosiers. Congratulations to the Indiana Hoosiers on a big win. The biggest win in the Kirk Cignetti era at Indiana.
Yeah, man, I should have known, man. Once I seen Dan Lanning on the show with Pat McAfee taking his shirt off, that's when I knew they was going to lose the game. They when I tell you that was a letdown, man, because it was a letdown. So it's going to sound crazy because we just talked about Franklin and coaching, right? This way I said something looked a little crazy from Oregon, right? So they normally a little aggressive, right? So
yes, they are.
Watching the game, 3rd and 6s, we handing the ball off. 3rd and 8, we running screen passes. I'm like, oh no, Lanning, what we doing? Like that ain't look nothing like Oregon to me. Like offensively, like you could say Indiana defense played a part in it, and that probably did.
No, they definitely played a part in it. You're right about that.
But it's like it was just too safe for Oregon football to me. Like that's not how y'all play. Like I tell y'all, I'd rather go out like me than go out like anybody else, right? So I didn't get the game plan that day. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it just ain't look like it looked like they wasn't playing, you know, it just ain't look right to me. Like
if you don't mind me saying, it didn't look like Oregon was playing to win the game.
Yeah, it just looked real safe-ish. Like y'all don't even play safe. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't even. So like, but shout out to Kirk Cignetti, man. He got that Indiana program turned around, man. Man, I hope he keep it up. It's good. I like new teams being good, man. I'm tired. I'm tired of Alabama. And I'm sick of them. Like I'm tired of all them.
Damn.
I'm just saying SEC schools because that's when you think of SEC schools, you think about Bama first, then Georgia. Like I'm tired of them, man. Like can we get some new blood? Somebody beat somebody for me. So shout out to Indiana, man. That's the best win of the season to me.
Ladies and gentlemen, my co-host, he's so we started the show off, and he's gonna leave me because he's gonna go take a coach. Tim, we're gonna have to talk at the commercial break. You can't leave, bro. And if you leave, you gotta still do the show. I don't give a fuck. You do the show from the sideline. You gotta do the show, bro. Okay?
Got you,
bro. You got me, bro.
I got you, bro.
Okay, bro. I love you, man. I love you, bro. I need you. You can't go nowhere, bro. You can't leave me. I'm not ever gonna fire you, or you're not gonna fire me like how they did James Franklin at Penn State. We need each other. We need each other. Come on, man. By the way, y'all, Tim really, I swear to God, he really about to go apply. Tim might be the next coach at Penn State. He really might be. So.
They better not let me in Penn State, boy. It's gonna be a culture shock. It's gonna be a culture shock in there, boy.
Time out now. Let me say this. I don't need to be your offensive coordinator. Can I get a job on the staff?
Yeah.
Oh, all right, bro. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, man, listen. Hey, Penn State, y'all need to hire us. We're going to change that program right up. We're going to make it better. We got y'all. We're going to teach y'all how to win. We know how to win. We've been watching winning our whole life. Tim been playing. Tim been winning this whole life. I just started winning. We need Penn State. Y'all need some winners? We got you.
Got you.
Our last game that we're going to recap, man. South Carolina and LSU. LSU beat South Carolina 20-10. Lenore Sellers, 15-27, 124 yards, no touchdowns, 1 interception. Matt Fuller, 7 carries, 83 yards, 1 touchdown. Nick Harbor, 2 catches, 36 yards receiving. For LSU, Garrett Nussmeier, 20-33, 254 yards, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Caden Dorm, 15 carries, 70 yards. Trey Dez Green, 8 catches, 119 yards, 1 touchdown. Kyle Parker, 5 catches, 75 yards, 1 touchdown for the LSU Tigers. Tim, you start us off. Your thoughts on LSU becoming 5-1 and dropping South Carolina to 3-3?
Man, Shane Beamer, man, I don't know what's going on, man. I don't know what's going on with the offense, bro. Like defensively, y'all still pretty stout. Like holding somebody to 17 points, like you know what I'm saying. Normally you win them games, especially in college football, like 17 points. Like offensively, Sellers threw a bad pick late, which really was the end of the game. But it was like man, y'all. I don't know if they don't be playing hard. I don't know. Yo, when I watch these games, I just don't see like the effort there. Like I just don't see the hunger.
Hey, bro, let me ask you a question. So, remember a couple weeks ago, Vandy was on the road at South Carolina. You weren't on the show there.
Yeah, you picked them. Yeah. I saw the pick, though. Yeah, I got you.
Let me say it again. Congratulations on you getting married, bro. You know I love you. I'm happy for you. So I want you to win. You know all love. But you were getting married that weekend, so you weren't on the show. We had JG on the show, and I took Vandy. And the reason why I took Vandy, is because, and I think you will agree with me on this. In big games, it's hard to trust Shane Beamer, bro, because he played. Let me say this. I obviously I know you, but I know you as a coach, right? I know you as a person, but I know you as a coach. Tim, you gonna take shots, bro. Shane Beamer don't take them shots, bro. He played timid. Bro, let me say this. What I was saying about James Franklin earlier, I think about Shane Beamer. Bro, don't play timid. Play to win. Yo, James Franklin and Shane Beamer, they play not to lose. You're going to lose every time. Every time you're going to lose. I watched the South Carolina game. We know the games that we got to look at. So I'm watching South, and I'm looking at this game. I'm like, yo, South Carolina not going to win this game because they playing not to lose. LSU going to win the game just because South Carolina don't want to lose the game. And that's how they played. Like, I think Lenore Sellers could be a top 10 pick. Yo, he could be a top 10 pick in the NFL draft. But like you said about Penn State, South Carolina ain't got the talent around them, bro. So it's really one man out there doing everything. He out here, he got to fish. He got to clean the fish. He got to kill the fish, and then he got to cook the fish. No, time out now. He's the quarterback. What about the offensive coordinator? What about the head coach? What about the receivers? What about the running back? What about the offensive line? Like, bro, come on, man. Lenore Sellers is a hell of a player. South Carolina, y'all making my man look bad. And I'm not only just talking about Tim, you're making Lenore Sellers look bad. Stop. Y'all better than this. Y'all are better than this.
See, that's what I was saying. I think, because like to me, like they went 10-2 last year.
No. If you keep talking, I'll pull up that record from last year.
So yeah, I think it's this whole area, it's gonna be hard to retain, and you know what I'm saying, like, because you got to recruit twice, like, you know what I'm saying, like they had to recruit Lenore Sellers again to come back to the school this year.
No, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it's hard, like, this is a hard age of football for me, because it's like, I can't, like, normally, like, I know I'll coach you, JD. I know you there for 2-3 years. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know you there. Every year I got to recruit my kids that's there.
Yeah, you got to recruit the same players that you recruited 3-4 years ago.
Then I got to recruit another class, bro. Like, so it's just, and that's why I think the competitive balance is just we about to lose it, because it's gonna be hard, it's gonna be hard, Like schools like South Carolina, that's a pretty known school, bro. But
it is, bro. Jadeveon Clowney was the #1 pick in the draft. Alshon Jeffrey. Alshon Jeffrey went to
what's his name? My boy, right? He ain't never get because he got injured. Marcus Lattimore, one of my favorite running backs.
My God, I love him, bro. I love that running back. Oh my God, let me say this. I know that's your boy, and I know he got hurt. If Lattimore didn't get hurt, ladies and gentlemen, y'all would know his name in the NFL. That's how talented he was. That's how
bad boy. That's bad.
So come on, man. Like South Carolina time out. Let me take it a step further, bro. They got the old ball coach. He left Florida and went to South Carolina. Not, ladies and gentlemen, y'all. He didn't necessarily leave Florida to take to South Carolina. That's not what I'm saying. Yeah. He was the Florida coach, and then South Carolina got Steve Spurrier back into coaching. So that tells you what type of program South Carolina can be if they got the right situation. Shane Beamer, I love you, bro. And Tim not going to do this because he likes South Carolina. Shane Beamer, if you don't get your stuff together, you might be with James Franklin on the unemployment line. Am I lying, Tim?
Nah, you ain't lying, man.
Come on, man. Come on. You got to be better than that. And you know you got to be better than that. So congratulations to LSU. Brian Kelly and his family, they got to win. And Brian Kelly and LSU, they stayed within the college football playoff. They stayed within realm of making the college football playoff. Tim, week 8, college football. Let's get to it. Let's start off with Louisville. Louisville traveled to take on the #2 team in the country, the Miami Hurricanes. This game is Friday, 7 o'clock on ESPN. Look up to, bro. You start us off, man. Who you like? Louis.
So I think this game going to be a little bit better than what the experts say. I think Louisville, they actually play a better brand of defense this year. You know, they always play offense. So I think this is going to be a better game. But I just think Miami is the better team, and they're going to prevail at the end. So give me Miami. I think they went by like a touchdown.
You know it. I ain't going to lie. I'm with my brother. I'm with Miami. Let me say this. Tim is 1,000% right. The point spread for this game is 13.5. Miami is not beating Louisville by 13.5. No, not after no bye week. Ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you how this worked with college athletes. Miami played Florida State 2 weeks ago. They won the state championship. So on their bye week, what do you think they did? You think they was really hitting them books, or you think they was out there having a good time? I'm going to go with the latter. I think they were having a good time more than they were hitting the books. I think Louisville will make this a game. They will make it a game. I think Miami pulls it out. Give me the U. Give me the Miami Hurricanes. Give me my man Carson Beck. I think Miami finds a way to pull this out. I'm taking Louisville plus 13.5. Louisville will not lose by 13.5, y'all. Y'all heard it here first. Tim agreed with that. Take Louisville plus 13. However, take Miami to win the game. The next game that we're going to preview, big game, man. Big game. The number 20 USC Trojans traveled to Notre Dame to take on the Fighting Irish of Notre Dame. Saturday at 7:30, this game will be on NBC. Noah Eagle, Todd Blackledge will be on the call for NBC. I'll start us off. I was thoroughly impressed with USC did at home Saturday night against Michigan. Thoroughly impressed. A little bit disappointed. I like Michigan. I'm a big Sharon Moore, Jim Harbaugh fan. Sharon Moore got the job because of Jim Harbaugh. However, However, with me being impressed with USC, Notre Dame has to win this game. Give me the Fighting Irish to win this game at home against USC.
Yeah, man. So this this should be the game of the weekend to me. Like this should be the game. I know it's a couple other games that's highly ranked matchups with people with numbers next to their name.
Oh, here you go. Hey, yo, you gotta stop with that. People with numbers ranked to their name.
But this should be the game of the weekend. I'm telling y'all, because the style clash of this game is just perfect to be like. So can USC limit Jeremiah Love? And will Notre Dame slow down the USC finally got like a balanced offense. They can run and throw it. So y'all know I like upsets, man. Give me USC, man. USC going to Notre Dame, man. Going to South Bend, man. They get the win, man. USC. I know I've been wrong on my last couple upsets, but keep rocking with me. We're gonna get this one. USC with the upset.
Ladies and gentlemen, keep believing in Tim. He knows all football. Trust me, he really knows all football. I'm just gonna say this. So you talk about teams with a number by their name. Like, you kill me with that. Look, so these two teams got numbers by their name. So
I'm just saying, like, my point is, I know it's a lot of SEC games with teams with numbers by their names that y'all probably feel like it's a better match. But I'm telling you, this should be the game to me. This should be the game to me.
It should be the game. You're 100% right. USC and Notre Dame, they both have chances of making the college football playoff. To me, whoever loses this game, this is an elimination game. Whoever loses this game, they're more likely than not of not making the college football playoff than making the college football playoff. In my opinion, do you agree with that or disagree with that?
I don't know. That put them at both of them 5-1.
So Notre Dame lost 2 games. They lost to Miami. They lost to
Notre Dame. Yeah, they'd be out. USC only lost once.
Yeah, they only lost once.
USC might have a slight, some type of path.
I agree with that.
Yeah,
they might have a sneaky pathway to get in there. But for me, you take USC. I got Notre Dame. Notre Dame has to win this game. And let me say this one more thing about Notre Dame, the feather in their cap. USC beat Michigan was the best thing that happened to Notre Dame because now, like you said. Guess what Notre Dame got beside their name? They got a number beside their name.
Yeah.
If Notre Dame beat a team with a number beside their name, that could definitely propel them to get in the college football playoff. So we shall see. Again, USC at Notre Dame. Tim thinks the game of the week. It should be the game of the week. This game is Saturday, 7:30 on NBC. The last game that we're going to preview for week 8 of the college football season, the number 23 Utah Utes travel to BYU to take on the Cougars. This game is Saturday at 8 o'clock. This game is on Fox. From what I know, from what I understand, Gus Johnson, Joe Clack, Jenny Taft, Fox's A team will be on the call for this game. I'll start us off. Utah is 5-1. BYU is 6-0. Utah is favored by 3.5. I am going to take the quote-unquote upset. I'm going to take the home team. I'm going to take BYU at home. I think BYU has been playing well this season. I'm looking at quarterback Brock Meyer. He has 8 touchdowns. He has 8 touchdowns, only 3 interceptions on the season. Their leading rusher, Martin, 652 yards, 4 touchdowns. And their leading receiver, Roberts, 420 yards off 22 catches and 3 touchdowns. I think BYU has enough to get them a rivalry win at home against another fellow Utah team. Give me BYU to beat Utah at home.
Yeah, man, this one's simple for me, man. Utah offense doesn't travel well, so give me BYU at home. I just think my boy, what's his name, Brockermeyer, wearing number 47. Yep. I ain't never seen no quarterback with number 47, but
never in my life.
Old school, get it done. You know what I'm saying? Run, throw it a little bit. So yeah, give me BYU at home.
So we both like BYU to get a big win, a big 12 win at home Saturday night, 8 o'clock on Fox. Again, Gus Johnson, Joe Clack, Jenny Taft will be on the call. Ladies and gentlemen, we hope that you enjoy week 8 of the college football season. Before we take a break, ladies and gentlemen, as you see on the screen, notable games for this week in college football. Let's start off with the number 25 Nebraska Cornhuskers. They travel to Minnesota Friday night at 8 o'clock. Number 10 LSU travel to number 17 Vanderbilt Saturday at 12 p.m. Number 12 Georgia Tech travels to Duke Saturday at 12 p.m. Number 5 Ole Miss Rebels travel to number 9 Georgia Bulldogs. That was a game that Tim was talking about. Teams got numbers by their names. That game is Saturday at 3:30. A sneaky game, UNLV at Boise State. I think these two teams are in position to win the Mountain West. And if you win the Mountain West, you can make the college football playoff. At UNLV at Boise State, Saturday at 3:30. And another game that has numbers by their names. The number 11 Tennessee Volunteers travel to number 6, the Alabama Crimson Tide, Saturday at 7:30 on ABC. Tim, out of these notable games, which game catches your attention?
Ole Miss, Georgia, because I want to see if Lane Kiffin and Ole Miss really that good. And I think Georgia limited on offense, so there should be some opportunities there. So Ole Miss, Georgia would be the one for me.
Ole Miss in Georgia, bro, that's a great pick. I'm going to take UNLV at Boise State. To me, I think whoever wins this game is in control of the Mountain West. And like I said last year, we saw Boise State. Obviously, they're the generational running back in Ashton Genty. They made the college football playoff. But I think this UNLV team, coached by Dan Mullen, former coach at Florida. He was an ESPN analyst last year. I think UNLV, if they can win this game, they might be able to find themselves in the college football playoff, man. We never know. Because, again, it's 12 teams. You got to have a group of 5, or I call it non-power 4 teams. So that's non-ACC, non-Big 12, non-SEC, non-Big 10. UNLV could definitely fit in that mold, man. Ladies and gentlemen, should be a great week 8 of college football. We're going to take a quick commercial break. You're watching Highly Opinionated. We will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, this episode of Highly Opinionated is sponsored by Wolves of War. In some of the episodes, you can see my co-host and Ross wearing a brand called Wolves of War. Wolves of War is our first sponsor, ladies and gentlemen, and we are so thankful to have those guys sponsoring Highly Opinionated. Thank you very much. The actual meaning of Wolves of War is that it represents having a strong path behind you through the battles of life. With the right people behind you, you can get through anything. You guys see the link for Wolves of War? Make sure you guys click on the link, shop, great apparels, t-shirts, sweatsuits, whatever you want, they have. Once again, Wolves of War. Make sure you guys go shop. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to Highly Opinionated, a jam-packed edition of Highly Opinionated. Tim, it's about that time, man. We need to give celebration. Congratulations to the WNBA champions, the Las Vegas Aces. We both thought that they would beat the Phoenix Mercury in the WNBA finals, and they definitely did. They swept the Mercury, winning 4-0. They won game 3, 90-88, and they followed up winning game 4, 97-86. A'ja Wilson, she was the finals MVP. She was spectacular. This is just me. I don't know how many ladies are in the greatest of all time conversation. In my opinion, got to mention Cheryl Miller, old school. You got to mention Diana Taurasi. You got to mention Elena Deladon. You got to mention Lisa Leslie. You got to mention Candace Parker. You could talk about Cheryl Swoops. You could talk about a lot of women. But ladies and gentlemen, when you have a greatest of all time conversation with women basketball players, you must mention A'ja Wilson. You have to. She is in that conversation. She was dominating college, led South Carolina to multiple national championships. What she's done with the Las Vegas Aces, she's a 3-time champion. Defensive player, she's won every award. I'm not trying to start nothing. Her resume, and they even asked her resume is very Michael Jordan-ish. To win every award that you play during the sport that you play. Congratulations to the Las Vegas Aces. Congratulations to Becky Hammond, a former San Antonio Spurs assistant. I used to watch her every night. I'm a Spurs fan. Couldn't happen to a better woman. Couldn't happen to a better team. A'ja Wilson, you are her, young lady. It's a privilege and an honor to watch you play.
Nah, definitely, man. I think to me, I mean, it'd be between her and Maya Moore. To me.
Another one that I didn't mention, Maya Moore. Maya Moore, I apologize for that. Maya Moore.
Oh, yeah, that'd be a debate, but yeah, she definitely tough. Like she's
man, man, we've seen the Aces. Like we've seen the Aces with her. The Aces are a 3-time champion. And like I said, man, A'ja Wilson definitely has a lot to do with it. They won back-to-back 2022, 2023, and then they won 2025. So again,
you know the craziest part of it. I don't know if everybody followed them, right? So they struggled at the beginning of the year. They won 17 games straight or something like that. And
They
then
got.
you know, and
I'm
then
sorry. They
it
got
was
blown up by 50 by the Minnesota Lynx before they started going on that winning streak.
bro, like they was on the tear, bro. Like, yeah. So yeah, shout out to Aces, man. Shout out
Shout
to
out to
the
the
Aces.
Aces, man. And shout out to a team that everything is not going well, but they find a way to produce. They find a way to make stuff happen. Shout out to the Aces, man. Congratulations on winning the WNBA championship. Tim, let's move forward. Let's move on to our week 6 NFL recap. And let's start off with the San Francisco 49ers and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers beat the San Francisco 49ers 30 to 19. Both teams entered the game with one loss. Obviously, San Francisco dropped to 4-2. Tampa Bay moved to 5-1. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, led by Baker Mayfield. Baker Mayfield was 17 to 23, 256 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Rashad White, 17 carries, 65 yards, 1 touchdown. Their leading receiver, Emeka Buka, got hurt. No Mike Evans, no Chris Godwin, no problem. Cameron Johnson stepped up. 4 catches, 64 yards, 1 touchdown. This Buccaneers defense had 6 sacks on the day against Mac Jones and the San Francisco 49ers offensive line. Mac Jones was 27 to 39, 347 yards, no touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Christian McCaffrey, 17 carries, 54 yards, 1 touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, 5. It was spectacular for the 49ers. Your thoughts on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers improving to 5-1 and the San Francisco 49ers dropping to 4-2?
Man, this was battle. This was a battle of the beaten up teams, right? Who will go on outlast, right? So that's one thing I do give Tampa, and I do give it of the Baker Mayfield, man. Like, you got to kill them, yo. Like, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like, it ain't no playing around. Like, you got to put them away. Like, it ain't, you know what I'm saying? Because they one of them teams, they never gonna stop playing. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I do respect about Todd Bowles and them. Like, they don't never stop playing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so that was a big shout out to them. I think the game changed. I mean, I'm starting to think Baker Mayfield might got something on his jersey, because like, I don't know how they missed the sack on 3rd and 15 and he ran for 15 yards. Like, it still didn't make sense to me. Like, I watched the play 4 times and I'm like, yo, there's no way they missed them. Two big guys in the backfield missed them. Then the corner ain't even try. I don't know what that was attempt of. He would have been sitting next to me the rest of the game. And then that changed to me. That really propelled the game, because if they got up the field right there, the game was still. I ain't gonna say the game got out of reach, but it was still like a 1 possession game. I can't remember the exact score, but it was still
29.
Yeah, so it was still, you know what I'm saying? So it was like
two plays later, he threw a touchdown pass.
Yeah, he threw the touchdown, right? So they get to stop right there. Momentum switched back to, you know what I'm saying? So that was the big play to me. I know. Then he threw the pass to Ted Johnson, great pass, great catch. But San Francisco, man, my boy Mac Jones ain't had a best day. Like, one of his picks was a miscommunication. The other one, I don't know what he was doing. And Bourne was open in the tight end and the flat. It was 4th and 4. I don't know why he threw that. But shout out to Tampa, man. They find ways to win, man. You gotta respect the team, find ways to win. I think for them to really make some noise to me, that defense got to tighten up. I know it's some injuries, but it's like too many big plays. Like, you don't like explosive plays. Like, you know what I'm saying? You don't want too many of them. So I think they cost you in playoff games. But shout out to Tampa Bay.
I ain't gonna lie. I feel like I've came a long way. Like, the fact that you think Tampa can somewhat compete now, they just need to improve the defense. I feel like I've come a long way in life. So I appreciate that. Tim, you know me. You know what I really want to say. But I'm going to be politically correct. Ladies and gentlemen, it's only week 6. Tampa Bay did what they were supposed to do. They won a home game. They beat a team that was injury depleted. I'm not going to go too crazy about it. I know I picked San Francisco to win, but I said on the show last week I wanted Tampa Bay to win. MVP talk. I don't really care about who's playing well. I don't care about none of that. Keep doing what you're doing. Ladies and gentlemen, I picked Tampa Bay to make the Super Bowl. The reason why I thought they would make the Super Bowl is because I thought they were in the weak division. Don't worry, you're going to hear that on this show a couple weeks from now, that they're in the weak division. Trust me, it's coming. I also thought that.
I don't know, man.
No. Oh, Wall of a timeout. Wait a minute now. What's saying again?
No, I'm not skipping Atlanta, but I'm saying like Carolina.
No. Yeah, you are. Yeah, it's okay.
No, I still like Atlanta to win it because I just think but
okay.
Carolina, like they not like terrible. Like I don't think they. I'm not saying they gonna win. I just think
they're not gonna win the division. They're gonna be second in that division. Like I told y'all before the season.
They're not gonna be better than Atlanta. They
are. They already, bro. I seen Carolina and Atlanta play against each other. Can you tell the audience
at home? They play you play twice, right?
You're right. I seen Carolina start the year off in 2026, 2025 against Atlanta in January this year, and they beat them. That's how Tampa Bay got to the playoffs. But bro, I'm gonna let pass you.
Okay, that's cool. They not beating them at Atlanta though.
No, that's great. That's great. But I'm saying, I told y'all, I thought Carolina would be the second best team in that division. Not because I'm
okay.
I don't know who the second best team is in that division. I really don't. Like, I don't know. I know you might think Tampa's whatever, but I know you might think Atlanta's the best. I thought Tampa was the best. I didn't know who the second best team is. I knew who was going to be first. I knew who was going to be last. Tampa and New Orleans. I just didn't know who was going to be second or third. So, congratulations to the Bucks. They won 2 games, quite frankly, that I did not think they were going to win. Oh, that's definitely impressive. I just seen Jacksonville play Seattle, and they could barely score 10 points, score 13 points. So that's impressive. And then what they did to San Francisco, thoroughly impressive. We will get to Tampa Bay in the next segment. They got another big game coming up this week. Let's move forward to our next game that we're going to recap. Let's move on to the Detroit Lions and Kansas City Chiefs. The Kansas City Chiefs beat the Detroit Lions 30-17. Patrick Mahomes was sensational. Some people on TV think that the game on Sunday night gets Patrick Mahomes back into 30, 257 yards, 3 touchdowns, no interceptions. Isaiah Pacheco, 12 carries, 51 yards. Patrick Mahomes added 32 yards on the ground with a touchdown. Travis Kelce, 6 catches, 78 yards. For the Detroit Lions, Jared Goff, 23 of 29, 203 yards, 2 touchdowns, no interceptions. Jahmyr Gibbs, 17 carries, 65 yards. And Jameson Williams, 6 catches, 66. Improving to 3-3, and the Detroit Lions dropping to 4-2.
Yeah, Detroit, man, they still got a defensive issue. I told y'all that last year, man. Their defense not good enough yet. Like, they just, I don't know. It just don't look like, I don't know. Like, there's no way Hollywood Brown scoring. Like, it's just certain things as a defense coordinator I'm not allowing. Like, I'm not. Like, that game looked too easy for the Chiefs. I think they got hosed on that 4th down call when they said it was they threw the flag 18 minutes after the play. They got hosed on that. That just happens when you go in Kansas City. But I just don't like their defense just wasn't good enough. Goff played a clean game. They just ain't have enough. They ain't have enough time in possession. Like, they got dominated. I don't think this. I wouldn't get too happy about the Chiefs though. Like, they up and down. They ain't what y'all think they is, but they cool.
No, they are what I thought they are, because I think they're gonna win that division, and I still stand by that. I think, listen, no disrespect to the Chargers, no disrespect to the Broncos. They nice teams, they good stories, that's great. They don't got, as much as this pains for me to say, because I don't think nobody is as good as Tom Brady to ever play the quarterback position. You do got to understand that Bill Belichick and Tom Brady, this generation is Patrick Mahomes and Andy Reid. They find a way. They just find a way. I think that the Chiefs, I don't think the Chiefs are going to win the Super Bowl. I don't think that. But I definitely think they can make the playoffs. I think they definitely think that they find ways to win, and they beat good teams. And if you think about their 3 losses, they've all lost. All these games are 1-score losses. They lost to Jacksonville, 1 score. They lost to the Chargers, 1 score. They lost to the Eagles, 1 score. And let me say this, because I've heard this when the Eagles didn't have their best receivers. The Chiefs lost to the Eagles, didn't have their 2 best receivers. No Rasheed Rice, and no Worthy. He didn't play in that game. So for me, I look at it as I think the Chiefs are rounding into form. I don't think they're going to win the Super Bowl, but I think the Chiefs are better than what I don't think the depth of the Kansas City Chiefs is here yet. Again, bro, I picked them last year not to make the AFC Championship game. They went to the Super Bowl. So I don't think the Chiefs are as good as everyone thinks that they are, but I think they should be a team reckoned with, because you have the best coach and the best or second best quarterback in the league, depending on how you look at it. So Congratulations to the Chiefs. They find a way to get to 3-3. Their next game, Kansas City's next game, they are at home against the Las Vegas Raiders. I feel like they'll win that game. That'll get them to 4-3, and then you see what happens in the division. So, congratulations to the Chiefs on becoming 3-3, and the Detroit Lions fall to 4-2. In the last game of Week 6 that we're gonna go over is the Chicago Bears beating the Washington Commanders 25-24. Caleb Williams and the Bears exercised some demons. Remember last year they went to Washington. Hail Mary basically changed the trajectory of both seasons, the Bears season and the Commanders season. Chicago went to Washington this year and got the win 25-24. Caleb Williams, 17-29, 252 yards, 1 touchdown, 0 interceptions. DeAndre Swift, 14 carries, 108 yards. DeAndre Swift added 67 yards catching and 1 touchdown. For Washington, Jaden Daniels, 19-26, 211 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. Commanders, Crockett, Krosky, Merritt, 17 carries, 61 yards. And their lead receiver was Chris Moore, 3 catches, 46 yards, and 1 touchdown. Your thoughts on the Chicago Bears moving to 3-2 and dropping the Commanders to 3-3?
Yeah, I think the Commanders just had a bad game, man. Like, it was just an ugly game. They were sloppy with the football, turned over the football too much. I wasn't really impressed with the Bears. I felt like Caleb Williams missed a lot of throws. It was good they pulled out the win at the end. I think the game changer was the one Jaden Daniels fumbled in the late fourth quarter, 3rd and 1. I don't know why he tried to hand the ball off. He should have just fell on the ground. He should have just got the ball and just fell on the ground, took the sack, punt the ball, let them drive the field at least, you know what I'm saying? I don't get why he tried to throw the hand off, and that ain't make no sense to me. But shout out to the Bears, man. They got to win. Washington, I wouldn't be too concerned. This was a sloppy game in the rain. It was just a bad night from what I seen.
You wouldn't be concerned about dropping the game that you feel like they should win or they should have won?
No, it happens. Like most teams not going undefeated. So I mean, sometimes it just ain't your night. Like I said, it was a sloppy game from like he threw a bad interception in the red zone. Normally don't happen. The young guy fumbled. Like they had 3 turnovers and they only still lost by 1. So that really tells me more about how not good the Bears are than what Washington is. It was a little sloppy performance. Like it ain't no excuses, but it just was a sloppy performance. I wouldn't be too mad if I'm Washington. We got Cowboys. They got the Cowboys next week. She'll be able to put up points on them. So they should bounce back pretty quickly.
They should bounce back playing the Cowboys. Should.
Yeah.
Me and you might differ on that. We'll let the week play out and see how that go. But as far as my thoughts on the game, I feel like the Bears. I picked the Bears to win. I'm not surprised that they won. Yeah, like the elements, the circumstances of how they won and elements definitely played a factor. But to me, the Bears are different. The Bears are a better team than what they were last year. The Bears are a better team than what they were week 1. And that's what you want to do. You want to get better each and every week. To me, the Caleb Williams I saw on week 1 Monday night at home against the Vikings is not the Caleb Williams I saw Monday night against the Commanders in DC. I feel like Ben Johnson has had a profound effect on him positively with the offense, allowing Caleb Williams needs to learn rhythm. You feel me? And I feel like he's learning that under Ben Johnson. And when you add a running game like DeAndre Swift, if you can run the ball like that, that'll free up Caleb Williams even more. And what Caleb Williams has that most young quarterbacks don't have, you got 3 good receivers. Well, 4 good receivers. Luther Burden, rookie out of Missouri. Colston Loveland, tight end out of Michigan. Roma Dunze, wide receiver from Washington. And you got DJ Moore. They traded with him from Carolina. He went to the University of Maryland. So Caleb Williams has the weapons. I think this loss is crushing for the Commanders. I disagree with you on that. The game, they were supposed to win this game. Like you said, all Jaden Daniels had to do was just jump on that fumble, would have punted the ball, and then Chicago would have had to try to drive the ball down the field. But losses like this hurt because this could be a tie. This is a tiebreaker situation. Let's say these 2 teams are close in records.
They're not making playoffs.
No, I agree. I agree with that. But my point is that you put yourself in a position to have a tiebreaker over a team that you're better than. You feel me? So for me, you can say that they're not going to make the playoffs, but you're winning. They're winning. So
they're 3-3. I mean,
no, they're 3-2. They 3-2. The Commanders.
Yeah, I mean,
my point is that you lost to a team that you're going to be fighting for a playoff spot. That's not,
Bears
to me.
won't be
That's not
fighting
good.
for a playoff spot. Like they're not fighting.
I think the Bears will be fighting for a playoff spot. They got a good team. They got a good situation. And like I said, confidence. This is going to breed confidence. Let me say it like this. My last name. What happened last year in DC could happen this year in DC. I'm not saying the Commanders going to fight. I'm not saying that way. Don't take it the negative way. Let's look at it the positive way for the Commanders. Commanders found a way to win a game last year that they shouldn't have won. Kind of like how the Bears did Monday night, right? Propelled them to the NFC Championship game. I'm not saying hold on. I'm not saying the Bears are going to the NFC Championship game. Not saying that. But I do think this could propel them into a chance of making the playoffs.
They don't got no chance. Not in that division. They're not making the wild card.
Well, I mean,
I think people panic too early. Like it's only week 6. Like I said, sloppy bad loss. It happens. Like Eagles lost to the Giants. It happens.
Yeah, but that's 2 different situations. I've seen the Eagles do it. The Eagles.
That's fine. That's fine. But I got more faith. I got more faith in Jalen Daniels than Caleb Williams.
Woo.
And Caleb Williams ain't even played good last night. So I don't know. Like I think people, like I said, people look at the final score like he didn't play good last night. They won because they fumbled at the end. Point blank player. He ain't played good. He missed a lot of easy throws. Like he's okay. Like out of that quarterback class, he shouldn't have went 1. And that's clear as day.
In case he might not have went 2.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like I'm saying like
he might not should have went 2.
Like let's not.
I think
if they lose next weekend, come holler at me. Now it's going to be a little concern for me because they lose so bad. Defense.
I hear you talk about Caleb Williams, and I felt the same way. But let me tell you something. At a point in time in your career, shit can flick on. And I just feel like you got the perfect situation because he understands if it don't work, it's on you. We got you the head coach. We got your weapons. We got everything. I just feel like, man, this situation Monday night, this could propel the Bears. And look, my last name, you don't respect the Vikings. So at worst, at best, they're going to be third.
The Vikings are better than the Bears, though.
Oh, okay.
Like, they better than the Bears. Like,
I mean, okay, cool. My point is that I didn't think you respected the Vikings because of J.J. McCarthy, but hey, if you think
I respect the defense. Like I
respect the defense. No, I get that. Yeah, the Vikings, you got good defense. You got Brian Flores. You definitely got that. But I think the Bears will be a hard team to play. I'll say that. I don't necessarily think they're gonna make the playoffs, but I definitely think they'll be in playoff contention. I know you think otherwise. That's fine, but congratulations to the Bears. Beating the Commanders 25-24. Chicago Bears 3-2. Their next opponent, they are at home. They take on the Saints. The Washington Commanders travel to Dallas to take on the Dallas Cowboys. Sunday, 4:25 on Fox. Tim, it's that time. The best segment in sports. Ladies and gentlemen, this week's edition of Let's Talk About It, as it is throughout the NFL season, will be Tim and our takeaways, observations from week 6. As always, I give the floor to my distinguished brother, Tim. Start us off, man. Your week 6 takeaways.
Man, my first one, man. The D is still missing in Detroit, man. They don't know how to play no defense, man. That's gonna be they lack right there defensive play like that. Terrible performance last night. I wish Branch had that much fight in the game than he had after the game. They would have been a little better. Like he'd have took that energy during the game. I think they had a little better chance. My second one, man. This is my second week of R&B love, man. Running back love, man. First one go to Kamani Vidal. He had 18 carries, 124 yards. My second one is the first time I did 2 players in the same game. Devon Achane had 16 carries, 128 yards. My third one is Jonathan Taylor, 21 carries, 123 yards, 1 touchdown. And the last one, I don't know where Ricky Dowdle came from.
Woo!
But that boy running right now. He had 30 carries, 183 yards, 4 catches, 56 yards, and 1 touchdown. So shout out all 4 of them running backs. Arnold mentioned Derrick Henry. And the last one, man. NFL defensive play, man, is at an all-time low, man. I'm tired of watching these bad defenses, bro. Like even like scheme wise, it don't make sense. Like it's 3rd and 2. Like I'm watching the Carolina versus Cowboys game. It's 3rd and 2, right? Pickens runs a slant. It's 3rd, mind you, it's 3rd and 2, right? Listen to me. It's 3rd and 2.
I'm listening.
The corner is outside leverage, but it's 3rd and 2, right? So you know they're going inside route. We want something quick. Man, that man don't even touch. Pickens go for 60 yards on a slant. I'm like, man, this is garbage. I text my man, like, I can't watch. I started watching football yesterday after like 4:45. Like I said, I can't even watch this no more. This y'all just pissed me off to totality yesterday. I bet I watched a little bit of the second half of Kansas City game, but it was like, I just don't like. What do y'all get paid to do? Like y'all don't even stand in the right spots. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't even. It don't even look like y'all know what y'all getting coached up. What's going on? Like it's just bad, man. Defense play bad, man. Like it's like I get it. We want a more offensive league, so some of the rules, you know what I'm saying. But still, like you can play defense. Yo, defense really about effort and heart. Like we just got fly. That's my 3 for this week, man.
Man, it's definitely been some bad defense, bro. You 100% right. I don't think Tampa.
Oh yeah, my fault. Not to cut you off. Yeah, man. Man, yeah, I'm gonna tell y'all a little bit, man. Dory Jackson, man. hey, Slim. I'm about to switch to DC. Hey, Slim. Hey, yo, what was that? Yo, what? Yo, I know you ain't like. I know, like, it's no way. Like, you know, millions of people be watching these games, yo. Like, do y'all understand this? Like that effort on that time.
Millions, bro. We watch. We're ladies and gentlemen, we watch these games. So like we're not lying. We watch these games. So like Dory Jackson, like
I saw that, yo. Like I know he ain't do that, yo. Our defensive coordinator, they had to say, Coach Tim, calm down. We still playing. Like, yo, what was that? Yo, like what was that? And I like Scatterboo, but nah, he ain't doing me like that. Like that's what I'm saying. Tackling poor, like come on, yo. Like, and he froze in the hole. You could tell he was scared because he froze. He looked at him. He looked eye to eye, JD. I swear to you, like, if y'all go see this, go look at it again. He saw him.
He looked him eye to eye. Straight up.
That's all you needed to know from there on. You knew he wasn't going to make the tackle because he froze. He looked at it. Oh, man, it's just me and him. Let me try that. I said, nah, man. But yeah, man, that's my 3 for the week, man. I forgot about you, Dory. I forgot. Woo.
As always, brother, great takeaways and observations from you, as always. Ross, I'm gonna need your help with this. Hey, Ross, can you play that Tua Tagovailoa for my first takeaway, ladies and gentlemen? I just want y'all to hear Tua Tagovailoa. Ross, can you play that whenever you're ready? Please play that.
I think it starts with the leadership in helping articulate that for the guys, and then what we're expecting out of the guys, right? We're expecting this. Are we getting that? Are we not getting that? We have guys showing up to player-only meetings late, guys not showing up to player-only meetings. Like, there's a lot that goes into that. Do we have to make this mandatory? Do we not have to make this mandatory? So it's a lot of things of that nature that we got to get cleaned up, and it starts with the little things like that.
To be clear, you're saying some players were late or missed?
Late, yeah.
Ross, can I get my camera, please? I just need my solo camera. Can I get my solo camera? Thank you. Tua Tagovailoa, you played at Alabama. Tim knows this. I'm a fan of Alabama. Me and Tim have had a lot of bets with Alabama. Am I lying, Tim? I'm lying or am I not lying?
No.
I make sure. I want the people to know I ain't lying. Okay. So we've had Tim. Me and you have had plenty bets, cash bets with Alabama. Tua Tagovailoa, what the fuck are you doing? You don't do that. You do not let the media know what the hell is going on with your motherfucking team. I'm very disappointed in you. Sir, you were coached by Nick Saban. Nick Saban never let the media understand what the team was going on. He never did that. Let me tell you how I knew Nick Saban did that. He coached with Bill Belichick. Bill Belichick will never let you know what's going on. Even now, when shit going to hell in North Carolina, he will still never let you know what's going on. Tua Tagovailoa. Sir, you're talking, you had 3 interceptions on Sunday. You had 3 interceptions. Bad interceptions. Tua, you have 7 interceptions on the season. I'm a fan of yours. What you did Sunday post-game, inexcusable. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm about to let y'all know on something. And Tim, please, Tim, bro, be honest with him. Me and Tim disagree on a lot of stuff. We will never let y'all know what we disagree on and what we agree on. I'm sure Tim disagrees on a lot of stuff that I do with Highly Opinionated. There are times that I disagree with Tim on Highly Opinionated. We will never let y'all know what the hell we agree with or disagree with because we are a unit. We're one. Ross, Tim, myself, JG, Dylan, we're all one. We can disagree. Ladies and gentlemen, that group chat that me and Tim got, ladies, I'm trying to, it's fire. It's hot. We disagree. That's fine. We will never let y'all know that we have a disagreement with each other. Tua Tagovailoa, you know better. You should have done better. Why would you go out to the media and say this? Sir, you had 3 interceptions. Your pick allowed the Chargers to get back in the game. Am I lying, Tim?
No, you ain't lying.
So, Tua, I'm very disappointed. And Tua, what you basically spoke on, guess what's going to happen next year? You're not going to be the quarterback, and Mike McDaniel will not be the head coach. Because guess what you told on yourself. You can't galvanize the locker room because they don't respect you. I'll give you an example, Tim. Sam Darnold. If Sam Darnold called a team meet, if Sam Darnold called a player-only meeting for the Seattle Seahawks, you think they're going to show up, Tim?
Yeah, they're going to be there.
Baker Mayfield with Tampa Bay. If Baker Mayfield called a team meeting with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, you think they're going to show up, Tim?
They're going to be there.
Justin Herbert, a guy that I've criticized plenty of times in his career. You think they're going to show up if Justin Herbert called a team meeting for the LA Chargers, Tim?
Yeah, they're going to be there.
Tua Tagovailoa. I'm very disappointed in you. You know better because you saw better in college. I understand that you're upset, but guess what? The same way you're upset, your teammates upset at you, for throwing interceptions, for costing them games. Come on, Tua. You better than that. You're better than this. Crazy. My second takeaway, I was wrong. I thought the Cowboys would win 2 straight. I was wrong. I own that. I got on that. Rico Dow dominated the Cowboys. Hey, Tim, what school Rico Dow went to?
South Carolina.
South Carolina. South Carolina know how to recruit some players, don't they, bro? Don't they know how to recruit some players? I was wrong on the Cowboys. Rico Dow, you dominated. You told the Cowboys to buckle up their chin strap. They definitely didn't, but they should have. Rico Dow, 30 carries, 183 yards, and he gave you 4 catches, 56 yards, and a touchdown on top of that. He had over 200 all-purpose yards. Rico Dow, you got that. You own that. The Cowboys, I thought y'all was going to win y'all next 2 games. Y'all didn't win y'all next game. Y'all didn't win y'all last game. I still got faith for y'all to win y'all next game against the Commanders. By the way, let me say this. I told y'all was going to be better than them before the season started. I need y'all to handle business. My last takeaway. Drake May and the Patriots. Oh, they going to make the playoffs. I love what the Patriots are doing. I love what they've done. They beat the Saints 25-19 on the road. Drake May, he's been playing good his last 2 games. You saw what he did. Everybody on NBC, Mike Tirico, Chris Collinsworth, Melissa Stark was on the call. You saw what he did at Buffalo. Drake May at New Orleans, 18-26, 261 yards, 3 touchdowns, 0. Let me put that up there. 0 turnovers. No interceptions, no fumbles. I know y'all looking at it like, yeah, they beat the Saints. The Saints suck. That's fine. If you guys look at the Patriots schedule that the Patriots play, they play at Tennessee. Tennessee fired Brian Callahan. They fired Brian Callahan. At Tennessee, they play the Browns at home. They play the Falcons at home. Their realest challenge will be Week 10 when they travel to Tampa Bay to take on the Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 1 o'clock on CBS. You don't think Tampa Bay?
No, I'm just saying Atlanta ain't gonna give them a chance. All right.
No. I think New England gonna. Atlanta, come on now, stop. Come on now. I know how you feel about Atlanta. I'm sorry. Let me start over. I'm sorry. I know how you feel about Atlanta. Atlanta and Tampa Bay will give the Patriots a challenge. I'll give you that. But their next 2 games, they play the Titans, who fired their head coach, and they play the Browns, who they like Dylan Gabriel, but they really want Shedeur Sanders to be the quarterback out there. You know that, and I know that. So this Patriots team, led by Drake May, led by this defense, led by Mike Vrabel. I know we talking about Shane Steichen. I know we talking about Todd Bowles. I think Mike Vrabel should get some consideration for Coach of the Year. Nobody had the Patriots being developing this fast as quick as they did. Shout out to Mike Vrabel. Shout out to Drake May. Shout out to the New England Patriots on becoming 4-2 this week. And like I said, their next two games, they play at Tennessee, at Cleveland. They can definitely be 6-2 in the next two games, bro. Am I right, wrong?
No, I agree.
So they definitely got a chance. Ladies and gentlemen, want to take a quick break. You're watching Highly Opinionated. We will be right back. Ladies and gentlemen, this episode of Highly Opinionated is brought to you by Edibly Airy. Enjoy the heightened experience of THC edibles in a whole new way. At Edibly Airy, our freeze-dry edibles available in 100 milligram, 200 milligram, 300 milligram, 400 milligram will give you the buzz you crave with a flavor you won't forget. Available in 3 different flavors: watermelon sunset, tropical fruit, and very berry. To place orders, please visit the website at ediblyairy.com. While you're there at ediblyairy.com, use a promotion code. You guys see the promotion code on the screen. $ Highly Airy, $. Again, $ Highly Airy, $ for 20% off your first purchase. Follow us on IG at Edibly Airy for new product releases and monthly hookups. Must be 21 and over to purchase. Edibly Airy, the best freeze-dry edibles out. Go shop. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Highly Opinionated. Before we get into the next week of the NFL season, let's start right here with the MLB playoffs. We are now in the ALCS and the NLCS. The Mariners beat the Tigers 3-2. 3-2. The Blue Jays beat the Yankees 3-1. The Dodgers beat the Phillies 3-1. The Brewers beat the Cubs 3-2. And now for the American League Championship, we have the Seattle Mariners taking on the Toronto Blue Jays. Currently, the Seattle Mariners are up 1-0 in that series. And in the National League, we have the Los Angeles Dodgers, the number 3 seed, taking on the number 1 seed, Milwaukee Brewers. That series starts Monday night, October 13th. The NLCS will be on TBS. The ALCS will be on Fox/FS1. Tim, we have the Seattle Mariners up 1-0, and we have the 1-0 against the Toronto Blue Jays, and we have the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. That series have not started. Who do you think will play in the World Series this year?
Man, I'm going to go. I think the Blue Jays going to fight back and win that, man. I'm going to go Blue Jays. And I told y'all Brewers the other day over the Dodgers, but I wasn't confident. But I'm going to stick with the Brewers, man. I'm going to stick with it. I want to see an upset, man. I like the Dodgers, but I want to see an upset. So
one thing, one thing about doing a show with you is that I love your conviction. Like you 10 toes, you 10 fingers, you everything down. And I love that about you, bro. You know that. You know that's one of the reasons why when Highly Opinionated was floated out there, show with, because you stand 10 toes down, 10 fingers, 10 everything down. So I love it. I know you got the Blue Jays beating the Mariners, but I'm gonna take the team that's up 1-0. I'm sorry for the silly old me. I'm gonna take the team that's up 1-0. I think the World Series will be the Seattle Mariners and the Los Angeles Dodgers, and I think the Dodgers, they find a way to get 2 in a row. So I think the Dodgers win the World Series, man. Let me say this: that Seattle Mariners Detroit Tigers Game 5 that was on Friday night. Oh my God, bro! I was watching baseball from like 11:30 to like 1:30 in the morning. It was amazing to watch. Shout out to the announcer Adam Amin. He works for Fox. He's the Chicago Bulls play-by-play announcer. Adam Amin, sir, you are amazing. You had me captivated. You had me into the game. Thank you very much for an amazing Game 5 call. Shout out to Adam Amin, Adam Wainwright. I'm missing one more guy that was in the Fox crew on Friday. I'm Adam Przinsky. I'm sorry, Adam Przinsky. Like, shout out to those 3 guys. They made that game. That Game 5 between Detroit and Seattle, it felt like it was a World Series Game 7 type of feel. You feel me? So shout out to the Fox crew. But I like Seattle and LA, and you like Milwaukee and Toronto to face off in the World Series. It's been a great MLB playoffs, and that should definitely continue. Tim, let's move forward to our NFL Week 7 preview. Let's start off with the first game on Sunday. The 4-2 Los Angeles Rams travel to London, England. They take on the 4-2 Jacksonville Jaguars. This game is at 9:30 on NFL Network. I'll start us off. I am a fan of what Jacksonville has done. But I think the Rams are the better team. I think Matthew Stafford is a better quarterback than Trevor Lawrence. I think Sean McVay is a better coach than Liam Cohen. So give me the Los Angeles Rams to improve their record to 5-2 Sunday at 9:30 on NFL Network. I like the Rams over the Jaguars.
Yeah, I think the Jags started the season off well, but I think they're about to start leveling them off. And I think the Rams will have to lean on the run game, especially with Puka Nacua out. So I think they get the run game going with Kyron and Blake Corum. So give me the Rams to win. Give me the Rams to win.
We know Puka Nacua is out. I'm looking at Devontae Adams. I'm looking at Tutu Atwell. I'm looking at Tyler Higbee, the tight end. They can be passing options for Matthew Stafford. We both like the Rams to beat the Jaguars Sunday, 9:30 in London. Our next game that we're going to preview, ladies and gentlemen, before the season started, I think most of you guys would have thought we would talk about the Chargers, not the 5-1 Colts. The Indianapolis Colts, 5-1, led by Daniel Jones and Shane Steichen, traveled to Los Angeles to take on the LA Chargers, led by Jim Harbaugh and Justin Herbert. Colts arrived to this game 4-1. The Chargers arrived to this game. The Colts arrived to this game 5-1. The Chargers arrived to this game 4-2. The Chargers are favored by 1.5. Tim, do the Colts make a statement and say they are an AFC contender, or do the Chargers find a way to pull this game out? Who you like Sunday at 4:05 on CBS?
Man, I was really battling with this one because y'all know I picked Indiana, the Colts to win the AFC South, and the Chargers to win the AFC West. But both defense been real mediocre to me. Like, they've been giving up a lot of points. Chargers been struggling to score in the red zone. That's a red flag for me. And Indy has been putting points on everybody, no matter who they play. But for some reason, I think Jim Ball corrects this issue, and they figure out how to win this game at home. So give me the Chargers.
Tim likes the Chargers over the Colts Sunday 4:05 on CBS. To me, we got a lot of games this week in the NFL. We got the Thursday night game still. We got the Raiders at the Chiefs. We got the Eagles at the Vikings. We got Commanders at the Cowboys. We got the Buccaneers and the Lions, who we will pick momentarily. And we got the Texans and the Seahawks. But to me, I think this is the game of the week. I really, truly do.
I agree, man. I agree. I hope it don't let us down.
I don't think they'll let us down, man.
I don't think so either. I agree.
I don't think so. Let me say this. A lot of you guys watch the show. You want me and Tim to go at each other like, man, you don't know this, you don't know that. I love Tim because Tim took the Colts to win the division. What that tells me, he was watching Highly Opinionated when he wasn't on, because I told you guys that Daniel Jones is going to be the comeback player of the year. Tim, you're making me do this, man. It's a tough one because I like the Chargers. But I think the Colts need a win to solidify that they a real team in the AFC. Give me Daniel Jones, Shane Steichen. Give me the team that Tim think gonna win the AFC South. By the way, I thought Daniel Jones would win comeback player of the year. I didn't think they would win the AFC South, but I should have thought they'd win the AFC South. If he gonna win comeback player of the year, he got to win comeback player of the year doing something, right? Give me the Colts. I think the Colts advanced to 6-1. I like the Colts over the Chargers. In the game of the week, in me and Tim's opinion. I like the Colts, he like the Chargers. The next game that we're going to preview, the last game that we're going to preview. Listen, I know when y'all see this, y'all tired of me talking about the Buccaneers. I get it. I'm tired of picking them. I'm tired of talking. I'm tired of it. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers at 5-1 travel to Detroit to take on the 4-2 Detroit Lions. This game is Monday night, 7 p.m. Eastern. And this game will be called by Joe Buck, Troy Aikman, Lisa Salters, and the great Laura Rutledge. Tim, I'll start us off since this is my team. So Buccaneers to beat the Eagles, they lost. 2 weeks ago, I picked the Seattle Seahawks to beat the Buccaneers, and they won. Last week, I took the San Francisco 49ers to beat the Buccaneers, and they won. I'm probably doing Tampa Bay a disservice, but I'm just going to let this be known. I like Tampa Bay to win this game. I'm not picking against them to jinx them. Tampa Bay, when they play Detroit, they won't probably have their first, second, third string corner, and they won't have Brian Branch. Brian Branch got suspended for his kerfuffle against the Kansas City Chiefs Sunday Night Football on NBC. I think the leading MVP candidate will have another good game. Give me Baker Mayfield and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers to go to Detroit and get that win. I like the Bucs.
Yeah, man.
Hey, time out. Let me say it. Before you go, Tim, come on, man. Do right by your boy. Come on, man. Do right by your boy, man. Come on, man. Come on, Tim. Do right by your boy.
Man, this game interesting, man. I ain't gonna lie to you. Like, I really, I was going back and forth because, like, I ain't like defensively what I seen from Detroit. Tampa defense, I don't like what I'm seeing over there neither. So I'm like, all right, they playing in the dome. Golf, I think golf gonna be clean, man. So I gotta go Detroit. But I tell you this: if Tampa Bay wins that game, like, they on an impressive little run. Like they on like one of them runs where though like it could propel to something. I ain't gonna say special because I don't know, but I'm just saying. I don't want to get too excited. You know what I'm saying? Because I can't get too excited. It's only week 6. It's only week 6. You know what I'm saying?
Only week 6, ladies.
They can lose the next 6, and then y'all looking at me like, dang, I thought they was gonna do something special. But like that's one of them games where though, like, oh y'all like, because I don't want to be disrespectful, but I don't think people see Tampa as like a true contender.
They don't.
You know what I'm saying? Like, and I just think that's from everybody. Like, but I think if they go into Detroit and beat Detroit. And they have beat Detroit before. They beat them, I want to say, what it was last year or the year before?
Yeah, they did. We too. They win Detroit and
beat them last year. So it ain't like they can't do it. But I think that'll make people shift their mind on like, oh, nah, watch out for Tampa. Yo. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because I just don't think everybody believe. Even me, I still ain't a believer. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest because it's more of the defense. You know what I'm saying? So if they win that game, I'm taking Detroit. But if they win in that game in Detroit, they definitely on the watch list.
Ladies and gentlemen, I said this probably too many times this episode. I love this brother. He is accountable. He is letting you guys know. He is like ladies and gentlemen, you have to be accountable in 2025, going into 2026. Yeah. We're in October 2025. You have to be accountable, ladies and gentlemen. This brother is accountable. He's telling you, like, listen, I'm not really sold yet, but if they handle business this week, I'm gonna be sold, and I appreciate that. I love that. Let me take it a step further. Being a Baker Mayfield Tampa Bay fan, they beat Seattle. They had injuries. They beat San Francisco. They had injuries. This could be a team that they play that don't. I mean, even though Detroit has injuries,
yeah.
The one team that they played that didn't have injuries, they were dominated in the first half by the Philadelphia Eagles. Now, let me be fair to Baker. He did not have Mike Evans.
Yeah.
And I have Chris Godwin in that game. Tim, I think you would agree.
That was his first game back. He did Godwin. That was his first game back.
Right? Yeah. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
You're right, bro.
I mean, he wasn't Chris Godwin.
Thank you. Thank you, bro. But he wasn't Chris Godwin. Thank you.
Yeah.
So I think that this game on Monday night, even though Detroit is missing some players, and they will be missing Brian Branch, in my opinion, their best secondary player.
Yeah.
Tampa Bay can find a way to go in here and win this game. I think the world will be looking at Tampa Bay a little differently than what they look at them now. So you're right about that. And one more thing about sports. You have to prove yourself. As much as I like Baker, as much as I like the Bucs, they have not proved themselves yet. Monday night is a great chance to prove themselves. They also have, let me say this, looking at Tampa's schedule, they play Buffalo. They play the Rams. So those could be opportunities that you could prove yourself to say, okay, man, listen, we here. We one of the best teams in the league. We're not just one of the best teams in the NFC. Because right now, I'm not bragging. Tampa Bay only has one loss. The rest of the teams in the NFC has 2 losses. We obviously know that will change. I don't think Philadelphia is going to lose to the Giants again. I don't think the Packers are going to be in a close. Huh?
I hope not. I hope not. We gotta get another corner. I don't even want to talk about the game.
No. Let me say this. I know we got Bucks and the Lions at the top. And that's fine. Ross, keep that up. Let me ask you a question about your Eagles. I know they lost to the Giants. There is a corner by the name of Stephon Gilmore that is out and available. Would you be enticed to take Stephon Gilmore in your Philadelphia Eagles?
Stephon Gilmore, Asante Samuel Jr. is out there as well. Like, it's some valuable cornerback options. I would love it, like, because I guess the kid from Oakland, he got to be hurt or something, because there's no way Adoree and Ringo is playing. Like, he got to be hurt. Like, I got to look it up. I don't know. Because them two, they are disgusting to watch. Like, they are horrid. And you did say that, so I will give you credit. You did say you had concerns about this second corner. And I was like, it shouldn't be a bigger, because I'm of the mindset, yo, you around winners, yo. Like, I feel like there's no way a second-year player is more shut down than me. Like, my mindset is, oh, y'all think I'm sweet? Y'all gonna throw it at me because y'all scared of him? Oh, y'all should be scared of me. So I'm thinking Adoree and them gonna have that mind. Adoree don't even look like he want to play football no more. So yeah.
Hey Tim, let me say this, bro, and you gonna laugh at this. You said that you're around winners, bro. I'm around you every week. Everybody that's around you don't got the same mentality that I got around you. You know that. You understand that, right?
Yeah,
so, bro, just because you're a winner. I love you, bro. You're a winner. You won at every level. This is my point. Like, just because you won don't mean that people around you gonna feel the same way about you that you win, right? They don't feel that way. They don't understand. They're like, bro, you know how people look at it. Oh, he won. We didn't win. He won. That guy right there, ladies and gentlemen, that guy right there, he won. We didn't win. No. That's not how it is. So my point is that, like, for me, I just feel like the Eagles should go out. All right.
They better get a corner. They
got a new offensive coordinator.
Yeah, we still figuring that out. I don't even want to talk about that.
We still figuring that out. And they got a corner that I saw against the Cowboys that he looked, So listen, for me, Stephon Gilmore, Asante Samuel, or how about this? How about you trade for a corner? How about you trade for one? There are corners out there that can be had. The Ravens suck. The Bengals suck. When I say suck, they have bad records. The Ravens have a bad record. The Bengals have a bad record. The Jets have a bad record. The Saints have a bad record. You can go out there and get yourself a corner that you can plug and play. You feel me? So for me,
Sauce Gardner would look still good in that green, that Kelly green. He looked better than that Jet green.
Yeah, he would look good. He would look amazing in that green. I don't think that's going to be the trade that happens.
Yeah, I'm just saying.
But I got you. He would look green. Sauce Gardner look good in the gang green. He would look amazing. He would look amazing in that Kelly green. Now, how about that, Tim? Now, come on, now, talk to me now.
Exactly. Yeah,
he's gonna look good in that Kelly green. Ladies and gentlemen, I know we got sidetracked, but the Week 7 notable games you guys see on the screen. Speaking of the Philadelphia Eagles, we have the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to Minnesota. That game is Sunday at 1:00 on Fox. And we have the Washington Commanders traveling to Dallas to take on the Dallas Cowboys at 4:25 on Fox. Tim, which one of those two games catches your attention, my brother?
I know it's going to sound crazy, because it's the Eagles, but Eagles Vikings, because they had 2 losses. So I want to see how they rebound. Then they had the long, not a bye week, but you get a little longer break when you play Thursday. So I want to see how they respond and what adjustments are made at that second corner, what we doing. And we playing against our old quarterback, Carson Wentz. I know McCarthy just got ruled that he's I don't think they said they don't know if he's going to play or not, but I think they're going to start Wentz. So we get to play our old quarterback. So normally they get up for them type of games. So that's the game I want to see, Eagles versus Vikings.
Yeah, that's a great pick. We only got 2 picks this week. By the way, let me make an announcement to the NFL. NFL teams, we need y'all to be better. We tired of talking about the Eagles and the Bucks on this show.
What?
We want all you guys to be good. Cincinnati, we want you to be good. All you teams, we want y'all to be good. We really want y'all to be good. So By the way, before we get out of here, the Titans fired their head coach, Brian Callahan.
Titans, come holler at me, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, between Penn State and Tennessee, this brother gonna be gone. He is out of here. He's trying to set himself up for future success. And whole time when Tim get that job, we're gonna be doing Highly Opinionated on the road because I'm gonna be a part of the coaching staff. But we're gonna be on the road, fellas, ladies and gentlemen. We got y'all. But all seriousness, the Titans fired their head coach Brian Callahan. They're the first NFL team to fire their head coach. Week 7. You took the Eagles and the Vikings, so I'm going to speak on the Cowboys and the Commanders at the Cowboys. I said that the Cowboys are going to. So, Dallas, look, do me a solid. You didn't beat the Carolina, beat the Commanders at home, please. Y'all can get up for that. That's a heated rival. I know y'all can't stop a waterfall, but they can't stop a leak either. So, y'all, it should be 100 to 10. It should be 100 to 99. You feel me? So, come on, Dallas. Got to get up for this game. I expect y'all to get up for this game. Tim, you're going to laugh at this, so I'm preparing for this. I expect the Dallas defense to make a couple plays against the Commanders.
See, I can't laugh at something that could happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's possible. You know what I'm saying?
It's possible.
Now, if you said they shut them down to 10 points,
oh, yeah.
Laugh, you know what I'm saying? But, yeah.
When the Cowboys shut you down, you're going to get 25. You feel me? You're going to get 25. You're going to get 25, bro. You know that. You're going to get 25. So I can't lie and tell the people that's watching this show that the Cowboys going to hold you to 10. But they damn sure might hold you to 25 to 28, and that might be just enough. Sunday at 4:25 on Fox. Ladies and gentlemen, we want to thank you for watching episode 54 of the best sports show out. For the best producer in the game, best editor in the game, Ross. For the best co-host in the game, this brother right here, Random Town Rec Legend Tim. I'm merely Josh. Ladies and gentlemen, we look forward to seeing you next week for episode 55. Enjoy college football. Enjoy the NFL. We are out.
Appreciate y'all.